Good to...
I want to see the Alliance map. Hamptonshire, the last Saxon stronghold.
And very heavily guarded. King Alfred is preparing for war. You will meet tremendous resistance.
As will Alfred. Is Guthrum Jarl there with his army?
He is. He and Ubba have gathered a sizable force and intend on launching an attack on Alfred soon. If we support their assault, England will fall to us. A pagan land where a multitude of gods may freely roam.
I'll go to Hamptonshire and speak with Guthrum. Send word to our allies to gather on the Thames, just outside the Shire.
I will. May the gods share in this, our final victory.
What is it? Speak clearly, Valka. What have you seen?
I have thrown the bones, I have stirred the offal of beasts, and in the rising though this battle you may win, this war you will not. Your foe will be your master. Your hope will be your grief. This is fate. Our fate.
I thank you for this, Valka. But the yawns of fate are too frayed for me to follow now. I owe this fight to my friends and allies, and I will see it through.
Go then, with great care. But know that the home you leave will not be the home to which you return.
Strange to see.
Eivor! You come at Guthrum's call. It is good to see you.
And you, Soma. There is an uneasy peace here. Both armies with their
No, we took Wareham without resistance. These Saxons accompany their lord as...
So this fort is not the sum of his ambitions. Guthrum's plan is to bring the Saxons to the table.
If he can win the peace without a fight, he will do so.
And how likely is that?
Just now they sit on their thumbs in the church, talking in circles.
Who is Guthrum meeting here? Is it Alfred?
That's right. The king of the West Saxons has agreed to negotiate. Seems we have him on the back foot.
Guthrum should be careful. Alfred speaks with Loki's tongue.
Guthrum is not a babe at teat, Eivor.
Nor is Alfred. If he has come, it is for his own advantage.
Then give us counsel. Stand by Guthrum, show our strength. The king of Hayseeds will soon be humbled, trust me.
We took this town as if it were a straw hall. Do not challenge me, Elf King.
Your show of swagger and strength has my attention, Guthrum. But we agreed on terms. What more do you want?
The crown of Wessex.
Wessex has a king, and that king has the backing of the Almighty. Yours is a fever dream, Dane.
We need not ask for it, Goodwin. We will take it, as we have taken all the kingdoms of England.
Ah, Eivor. Our blunted tool returns, Lord.
I have given you all I care to. A Danegeld to leave Wareham. You swore an oath upon the cross, and that pagan hammer.
And when you scurry back to whatever shit-soaked hovel you crawled from, we will release your men.
Speak again, handmaid, and I will feed your tongue to Eivor's raven.
A fair trade. We already have your cock.
Are we done with this pissing contest? If Guthrum has given you his word, then he will honor it. We will leave this town.
You have one day. Do not test the king's patience further, or our men will return to Wareham with force.
And if you doubt my conviction, know that the Avon River near Uffentune runs red with the blood of your countrymen. Their commander, what did his men cry as he fell? Ula? Uba? Yes, that was it. Remember, you have taken my silver. In return, I expect your honor. I will await news of your retreat in Chippenham.
Uber dead? It cannot be. Gods, I will tear that Saxon skin from his bones if this is true!
Alfred hisses with a snake tongue, but he gains nothing from this lie.
When news of this spreads through the camp, no Saxon will survive the day.
You swore upon the cross.
Oh, I have no intention of cowing to that milk sack. Now more than ever, I will take his throne and his head!
In Winchester, Alfred used me as a tool and cast me aside. So let the betrayer be betrayed. We will burn this village to the ground. After that, we take care of Alfred. Burn Wareham to the ground! Make it a Saxon pyre!
And you'll feel my axe in your gut, piglet!
For Uba! Every great Norse you sent to Valhalla, I'll send 10 to your hell!
You won't burn Wareham, scum! Lord Jesus Christ, help me stand against the filthy heathen threat!
Your godson has forsaken you, Saxon! It's too late, little man. Our gods have spoken with war and wit. This is our England now. Follow my lead. Destroy everything. Reduce to splinters. Their
to dust. Fire and flame! Burn it all!
My blood needs fire after cooling in the sodden field. You'll burn in hell, traitorous scum! I will feast on your marrow!
Their prayers go unanswered this day. We should find some... unanswered this day. We should find Soma. This place is routed, Soma.
Good work. We leave now. There are forest ruins just east.
Come on, men, move! Saxons ahead!
Odin take you!
You're one too, brother. Mine!
For Uba! His blood soaks your soil!
Where is your king now, Saxons? Cowering like a mouse!
The ruins are close! Keep moving!
More Saxons! Draw your weapons!
Cut down the stragglers!
Finished.
Suffer! Every... We can rest here a moment. Now, tell me what you know of that breaker of rings. Weak and wretched troll.
Alfred is a wily fox. He appears frail, but draws upon an inner strength. He'll not be easy to oust.
Fury will fuel my army and my claim.
It will not be enough. You must find...
Yes, that is why I called you here. Do you balk at the opportunity?
I must first hear a plan to balk at.
Alfred spoke of Chippenham, a
So why does he go there and not to Winchester? Your scouts must know they're the best in England.
a holiday feast, their Saxon Christ Mass. Alfred will warm his heels by the fire, while Uba
I have called upon my allies to join us in this fight, but I must know where to send them. Is Chippenham our final prize?
It is. But I will need my men for the coming fight as well. The hostages Alfred took. If there is a chance to save them.
We will not lose more friends today. Where are they held? Soma, ride north to the Thames and lead my allies south.
I will.
Gather on the river passing Chippenham. The rest of you set up camp there. I called you Raven Feeder once. At Porchester, you were as hot-headed as Thor. You have become a true leader, Eivor.
There's much to come, Guthrum, before we can rest with meat in our hands and songs in our ears.
I will crush Alfred's skull with my bare hands.
We cannot dwell on this, even if it's true. If you want the throne, only strategy will deliver it.
Or bloody wrath will steal it. I will follow this Alfred, hound his heels. Revenge burns within me.
A wise man once told me, we do not dash ourselves against hopeless courses. We arrive unexpected, strike swift. Yeah.
Wait.
I should not be seen in this area.
I told you, Guthrum. He was rot.
Guthrum, some of your men. Are you Guthrum's men?
Aye. Free us and we will fight by your side.
Thank you. Thank you, friend.
The hostages must be in these buildings. What is your plan?
We can tread quietly, so as not to alert the guards.
Every Saxon we should have.
You'll have your chance, but don't be foolhardy.
There is a campsite north by Chippenham.
As long as I can cut some Saxons down, I don't care where we face them.
Thank you, Eivor. You did a great deed here. Their families will raise a cup to you.
I need no thanks, Guthrum. Let us speak more when we are safely away. We're safe here. Let us speak. You should join your people at the camp.
Your bravery, your leadership, Eivor. You wear it well. You have grown much since last we spoke.
You judged me fairly, Guthrum. Harsh though your words were. But I do not make the same mistake twice.
How is your brother, Sigurd?
He lives, a changed man. But he is free of Fulka's torment. That at least was a deed well done.
Will this all be worth it in the end? Everything we have done? Everything we have sacrificed? Sometimes I dream of soothed black furrowed earth. And blood seeping from seedlings, poisoning our future.
We must believe our way of life will survive. Our fates are woven, but our deeds forge our...
And so to our final battle.
Avon River, west of Affentune. I fear the worst, but I must know.
Eivor, you made it unscathed.
They came.
I never thought it possible, Eivor. That you would rally Saxons and Norse under your black-feathered banner.
They see the tyranny of this elf king. He would crush them all under heel and plug their hearts.
So what is the plan, Eivor?
When is their feast day?
A few nights from now, but their revelry has already begun.
That is unwise. Soldiers pace the paths of the village.
Then the night of the feast, under cover of darkness. That is when we will strike.
Ubba will not have died in vain.
We await your instruction.
Let us plan our approach. But whatever happens, Alfred is mine.
They are not expecting us. We should not meet much resistance on the way.
Then quietly through the fields. It will already be too late once they see us.
Your young Saxons can be our eyes to the west. Better to keep their soft hands away from the conflict.
Good. If we capture the Thanes, there will be no danger.
And we could persuade them to support a new king of Wessex. I will subdue the lords.
Take Deolaf and Tifta with you. They could prove useful in convincing the Thanes. Rhoda, take Erke and Stowe and capture the garrison. Make quick work of any Saxons that dare cross into the village.
Gladly, Eivor.
We each know our parts. May they blunt their swords against our might. Tonight, Wessex's last resistance will crumble.
I follow you, Eivor.
And I!
Be ravening wolves and croaking ravens. Stand firm. Your axe arms strong. And together, we will win this final battle. And remember, Alfred is mine. Soma, with me. Everyone else go quickly to the village. Advance. Be on the lookout for any stray guards. Get to the village and wait for my signal. Let's smoke the rat out of his guard's house. Cast about this land, my friend. Alfred! Face me, and I will spare the last of Wessex from my torch.
Did you think my king would turn his back on you, Eivor? When your knife is smeared with the blood of Wareham?
Stand aside, Goodwin. I come for Alfred.
Alfred is long gone. And this good Christian feast, a cup of honey wine, to trap some wasps.
Where is he?
Calling his allies to his side. All those who wish to see Wessex under one god. You cannot win England with your sorry crew of deluded farmers and godless fools.
At least I would not leave them to die as I scurried through the corn husks like a rat.
You have no understanding of duty. The loyalty I free.
Then sing your tune.
Come, Raven Feeder. Do your worst. For all your boasts, warrior, I scratch at you like a cat.
You yap like a dog.
Saints alive! Such empty fury. It does not matter if I die, as long as Alfred is safe.
Your life means so little.
For our friend!
You are beaten, Goodwin.
Beaten? No, not so. By my death, my lord may live.
Alfred used you, fool. He threw you in my path. For what?
Kill me then. It makes no odds. For here you stand, bloody and breathless, no closer to my king, no closer to his throne. This island will never be your home, Eivor. You will not. We Saxons will always stand firm, shoulder by shoulder against thieves and tyrants.
No. I will use you as you used me. A few hours in the company of my men, and you will lead us to your spare...
That I cannot allow.
What can I do?
Eivor! The garrison has more defenders than we hoped! My men are being slaughtered!
I will find a way to open the gates from the inside!
Hurry! These waves of reinforcements are hell-sent! Keep the idiot guessing! God is with you. Can't hold out much longer. That's enough! Together, lad! dead. God won't let us lose. This.
That is most of them. Make sure the garrison stays under our control. I need to help the others. I should check on Guthrum at the feast hall. I need you fighting with the rest!
These men will not surrender! And one little cockflogger barricaded himself behind that door there!
I will find a way in!
Kill you! You're mine!
No. The Saxon boys were ambushed. One lays wounded.
Hold these men back! I will find them!
Going! They will not better us!
Hunwald, come! Get up! This is no time for weep wailing.
I cannot. And there is a blackness closing in around my eyes.
Hunwald, listen to me. You survived the Battle of Botolfston.
I'm so cold. As winter comes so...
You will warm yourself with mead and dancing yet.
Perhaps not, Eivor. It may be...
He will pull you to his breast, sob bright words of welcome.
I am glad to have known you.
There was nothing more you could have done.
Do not waste your efforts here. Go help the others.
should check on Guthrum at the feast hall. They are weakened! Let us finish this!
With me, brother. Stand true! God protects us on his day of feasts! These Danes defy our God and King! Time has come for you! You will not rout us, interlopers! Not on this Christ Mass! And the raven! Shit! These Danes defy...
The last of the Saxons are fleeing! The battle is won! That's it! They are
Tend to the
fleeing!
wounded and gather in the square! They are routed! The city is ours! Wessex will follow!
Guthrum Jarl, we're not without losses. Some of them grave.
Their king is fled, his patsy struck down, defeat rings loud in their ears, and I will be their lord before the spring is here!
Guthrum, hear me. Soma is... She's gone.
Soma? Dead? She has gone to the endless feast, and is the better for it.
Many fought for us and died.
Are you ready to honor them?
Yes, there is nothing more to say.
Time to send our friends to their great reward. Will you do the honors?
Nothing awaits them. They lived, they died. And now their bodies will burn to Guthrum.
When the Reeve died, did he take comfort in knowing
He was strangely peaceful in the end.
We stumble through our years, ravenous, grasping, spilling. This life is never enough. Would it not soothe you to know there is something beyond all this? Not war and valor.
I think the afterlife men hope for is only a reflection. All I wish for now is to live among the friends I have made.
Alfred made me swear fealty upon the cross of their god's son. It burned between my fingers, as if I had pulled it from the fire. A feeling strange. I have not felt its like before.
What will you do now?
Whatever I must do. England is my final home, Eivor.
I should return to Swanborough and tell her of Hunwald's fate. Better the news comes from me than a stranger. I should talk to Hytham about my next targets.
It's a fine day, Eivor. Eivor?
Swanborough,
No. Gods, no. Don't say it, please, Eivor. Don't say it.
I am sorry.
Oh! My own one. No! My poor swan! Oh, gods!
He fought bravely and turned the tide to secure a victory.
Oh, gods. I know he would have fainted to hear such praise from your lady.
He walks among warriors now.
Yes. The lucky man. I imagine he does.
I know words are a poor salve for a wounded heart. I'll leave you to mourn, and know that we're here for you. Always, should you need us.
Eivor, did Basim contact you in Norway?
Hytham, this will be hard to hear, but Basim attacked us in Norway.
You mean?
Sigurd and I, together. I know this.
I do not understand. Why would he do such a thing?
I do not understand it myself. Perhaps one day we can speak about this with... I cleared Winchester of the Order.
Your poor fellow soldier led you to the King of Wessex? How very...
Here.
Another one. As a token of my deep gratitude, there are more medallions to cut.
I have...
Then go in peace.
Hey there, how are you?
Good.
Hamptonshire has fallen, and with it the Kingdom of Wessex. But the cost was great. Maybe too great for all we gained.
Rest then. You have earned it.
On the backs of so many. Time will tell if...